He saw a lot in her. He immediately said that she was the kind of woman that he just knew the chemistry was there.
Taylor, I see how happy you make Marty, and when he's happy, I'm happy. Marty's not only getting a loving, caring wife, but I'm gaining a daughter I've never had, one that I love to spoil.
Thank you guys so much for just being in my life. You are perfect for each other. I don't even think that that's a question at this point. You are so well equipped for this next stage in your life.
When you look up the definition of a best friend, Taylor's name is the first thing you'll see. She's the type of best friend who will always answer the frantic phone calls. She'll show up at your door with whatever you need during a hard time, will write you the kindest letters for any given holiday or just because, and all around just be the best version of a friend anyone could ever ask for.
I always bragged about the fact that I had a cool older brother. Yes, Marty, I do call you cool when you are not listening. And to this day, I am lucky to be able to still say that I have a cool older brother, but more impressively, that my older brother happens to be Marty, who is the kindest, most empathetic, selfless, and brave man. Marty, to be able to call you my big brother is a true honor.
He said he just loved how beautiful she is, but he said he felt like he just immediately found a new friend.
I give you this ring as a token of my love and devotion.
With this ring, I gladly marry you.
And join my life to yours.
When you think of Taylor and Marty, what beautiful love, what beautiful hearts they are. It is an honor to know the love that you share. It is an honor to know that love like that exists. It is impenetrable. It is palpable. It is a truly great gift of two people here tonight that we love so dearly. I thank every one of you to be here to honor this beautiful couple.
She met him, and within 2 weeks, she was literally, her feet were not touching the ground. She just kept saying, he's perfect. He's just perfect. And we just knew at that point that this was going to be it. The stars were lining up. She literally loved everything about him. He was very attentive. He was fun-loving, had an incredible sense of humor. He also is just very compassionate and warm. He's basically everything that you would want in a man. She was immediately captured by him. I see lots of little girl in Taylor still today. She's still feisty as ever. She's still very focused, determined. She's fun-loving. She's got immeasurable compassion for everybody and everything, and still loves dogs, still loves travel. She loves anything new and exciting.
Times like these gives me hope that someday soon I'll find who I used to be.
Very inquisitive. We call her our little detective. So I still see lots of little things in Taylor today that she always had as a little girl.
To my bride on our wedding day, we made it. After more than 1,200 days of engagement, I am certain that being called your husband will be the single greatest achievement of my life. I am anxiously counting down the seconds until you come walking down that aisle. I want you to know that every single moment with you leading up to this day has been an absolute blessing. May this gift I give you now symbolize the timeless and unwavering love I have for you. I cannot wait to continue to grow our family and share beautiful memories raising children together. You embody everything that I have ever wanted in a partner. Let's go, Beady Beads. I love you so much.
Marty, when I met you, I had no idea how much life was about to change. But then how could I have known? A love like ours happens once in a lifetime. You are a godsend to me. The one who was everything I'd ever hoped for, the one I thought existed only in my imagination. When you came into my life, I realized that what I had always thought was happiness couldn't compare to the joy you had brought me. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I will love you without reservation, cherish you, and hold you in the highest regard from today on forward for the rest of our life together. I'm so excited to start this next chapter of life with you. I know our future is going to be so incredibly bright together. I love you forever and always, Beadies.
They're going to be unstoppable because they've already figured out a really big piece of being married, to really just love each other for who they are, their individuality. I see forever with these two. I really do. I see the labs and the kids and the happy future together.
Dear Dad, there are not enough words to correctly express how grateful I am for all that you have done to make this day a reality.
I literally can't move my arms. You look so nice.
You've truly gone above and beyond for Marty and I will never be able to thank you enough. Every over-the-top thought you made sure came to life if that is what brought us happiness. I love you so, so incredibly much. Thank you for making me the happiest. Love always, Taylor.
Marty and Taylor have experienced many moments of happiness and joy together. They've faced the challenges of buying and renovating a home. They've learned to recognize each other's strengths and weaknesses and to divide their burdens accordingly. They have learned to balance their different tastes, how to compromise, and when to stand firm. They've been each other's anchors through times of uncertainty like a global pandemic, and planning and replanning this wedding 3 times, always with the vision of bringing all of you together today to celebrate. Marty says, these past 2 years to me have very much been a marriage. Marty says that he learned that sharing a goal or a task as a couple and achieving it together, no matter how big or small, is more rewarding than doing it on your own. And it is their desire to build a life of family, travel, laughter, and trust together. A life where they support each other and encourage each other to be the best versions of themselves and a formidable forever team, which brings us to this moment. Before you, Taylor and Marty, are joined together in marriage, I'm called to remind you of the serious, binding, and holy nature of the new relationship to which you are committing to today. The ancient rite of marriage is the voluntary, deliberate, and full commitment of 2 individuals to each other to become partners for a lifetime. Marty, the woman whose hands you hold loves you very much. She's creative, incredibly loyal, hardworking, honest, and trustworthy, resilient. This is the woman who makes you feel like you are the most important thing going on in her life. You must keep your heart open and turn toward her. Your life and love will be Taylor's greatest source of joy. And so I ask Marty, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Taylor in marriage? Do you promise to trust and honor her, to love her faithfully through the best and the worst, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Taylor, the man whose hands you hold loves you very much. He's loving, loyal, dedicated, and nurturing. These are the hands that have worked beside yours to create a loving home, that embrace you when you're having a terrible day, and will hold fast to yours through all of your adventures together. You must keep your heart open and turn toward him. Your life and love will be Marty's greatest source of joy. And so I asked Taylor, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Marty in marriage? Do you promise to trust and honor him, to love him faithfully through the best and the worst for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
My sweet Taylor, I love you so much. You are my inspiration when hopes are down. You are my support when I feel weak. You are my calm when I am panicked. I have never laughed so hard, smiled so bright, or felt more comfortable in my own skin than when I am with you. You motivate me to keep going when I don't believe in myself. You are simply so beautiful inside and out. I vow to be your toughest ally and fiercest defender. I vow to have patience and a heart that is always willing to forgive. I vow to honor, respect, and encourage you every day. I vow to be the ultimate family man, a loving and nurturing father. And when the wheels fall off and I take my last breath, I will look back on this life knowing that I did it right spending it with you. You've stolen my heart and it will always be yours. You are one of a kind and I vow to never let you go.
Marty, with my whole heart, I, Taylor, take you as my husband, acknowledging and accepting your faults and strengths as you do mine. I take you as you are, loving you as you are now, and who you are yet to become. I'm overwhelmed that you've chosen me, that you've given me all of your heart without hesitation. I love that you accept me for who I am, for every quirk, every character flaw, every weakness. I love that you've never tried to change me. I vow to hold your hand through all the good times and the bad, to support you always and endlessly. I vow that from this day forward, you will never walk alone. I vow to love, respect, protect, and trust you, and give you the best of myself, for I know that together we will build a life far better than either one of us could imagine alone. And lastly, I vow that I will choose you over and over, without hesitation or reservation, without a doubt. I'll keep choosing you. You're the one I want to have completely and forever.
Taylor and Marty, as you've made vows before these witnesses, all that remains is for you to seal your vows with a kiss, as I announce by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania that you are now husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Martin and Taylor Lustgarten.
It was beautiful. It was so nice. And I think when it did stop raining, it was stunning. It was beautiful. I don't think you could have asked for a better day, and just to be surrounded with all those people and watching everybody walking around and just kind of taking in the scenery. It was nice. It worked out perfectly. It was great.
And I run in the night.
Thank you all so much for coming tonight and joining us as we celebrate this long and overdue wedding of Marty and Taylor. We're finally here, and what a wild ride it's been, to say the least, to get to Marty and Taylor to their wedding day. I speak for both of us when I tell you that we're incredibly happy for them.
You deserve the moon.
Since 2019, when Marty proposed to Taylor in Paris, it took bouncing through a very bizarre time in the world, an incredibly challenging time in our business due to the pandemic, and 3 postponements later to finally get together here tonight and celebrate with these two.
Taylor, anyone who understands you knows that losing control of anything this personal just is not in your wheelhouse. Here we are, 3 years later, and a huge room full of love. While navigating through the pandemic, Dad and I were given the unique opportunity to witness you and Marty grow into an incredibly loving partnership. One that doesn't make each other, but instead complements each other on so many levels. Kudos to both of you, as you've grasped that one of the secrets to a great marriage is to celebrate each other's individuality.
We went to dinner in Wayne. It was May 7th, and met Marty, and definitely walked out of dinner and was like, this is the man that Taylor's gonna marry. It's kind of hard to describe, but sometimes you just know, and I just walked out of dinner knowing that this was the man for her future. He was super polite and actually a little bit quiet for Marty relative to his personality now, but you could just see both of them were so happy, and Marty was incredibly respectful, and polite to the entire family and wanted to know about us. I definitely knew he was the one, and I was really hoping he was the one, honestly. I was hoping he was going to be part of our family.
The love we've witnessed blossom between you and Marty is palpable. You've grown into a beautiful, strong woman with grace and wisdom beyond your years. You continue to amaze Dad and I as we've watched your love for Marty grow while nurturing your relationships with family and friends. Thank you for always being authentic and kind, even on your worst days, and for never making apologies for being beautiful you.
I see my son, and it reminds me so much of my father, and I have to tell you that my father's been my guiding light since he passed away. And now I look to my son, and he's become my guiding light. He has taught me so much about being a caring, loving, compassionate person. I have to tell you that fills me with the greatest joy, and I'm so proud of the person that Marty has become.
This could be love.
I was listening to those beautiful vows that the two of you spoke, and it just reinforced exactly how I feel. And I know that you're going to be a fabulous, fabulous husband, great father, I have no doubt. I watched the two of them together, and I have watched them over the years. I knew immediately Marty actually did find his soulmate. I knew that he had really found somebody that possessed all the qualities that he was looking for and that he deserved. And Taylor couldn't have picked somebody for him any better than he did for himself.
I was probably not going to get the blue ribbon for being the best hostess because I was having so much fun on the dance floor. Never sat down the rest of the night until they said, it is time to go, folks.
Marty, you make her glow. It's truly amazing. You are the person and her rock. As a sister, there's nothing more comforting. It has been an incredible journey watching the two of you grow in your relationship, moving into an apartment together, buying a house, getting engaged, 2 dogs and a cat, hosting holiday dinners, and now getting married. I can't even put into words how incredibly grateful I am that you are now truly a part of our family.
They really do admire, respect, and love each other for all the good and the bad. They just laugh it off.
The first time I met Taylor, Marty brought her to a crab feast at my Northern Liberties flop house. We didn't get to talk much that day, but I saw how perfectly you complemented one another, how happy and vibrant you both were, and I knew Marty had found someone forever. As I got to know you better and have real conversations over dinner or at your house or at mine, I knew it was only a matter of time. It was clear that in you, Taylor, Marty had found the perfect foil. I can't offer you much advice on married life, and honestly, I don't think you need it. The strength and love that has gotten you here will carry you forward forever. Martman, Tay-Tay, I love you both so much.
I promise that what is mine is yours, what is yours is mine, but remembering that Blanky is just yours. I will always make sure the waiter heard you correctly, that you are dairy-free, red meat-free, no spicy, and that the chicken can't taste too chickeny, and somehow the food cannot lack flavor, but at the same time can't be overly flavorful.
This is Jeannie and Don at their best. No, it's the last one, hon. It's the last one. Jeez, please. I'm sorry. Please. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Marty, you make her glow. You understand her isms, her need to shop, her complete negligence of anything car related, and